Happy final week of Wheel of Time Season 2. Do you know what? We've got one more episode to go, and I, so far, have covered everything I can get my grubby little mitts on. Everything that is, except the episode previews. I've not really spent any time with those, and so, with one episode to go coming this Friday, let's take a very quick look at the preview for Episode 8 of Season 2 of The Wheel of Time. Right, so here we are with the feed of the preview. Let's take a look and see what we can make of it. I'm very excited for episode 8. I can't wait to see what secrets there are in this.
I still don't understand why you only woke her.
Good question.
Too dangerous, I think, the others. But everything that I could find out said that Lanfear, Luz Therin, and Ishamael were inseparable before the War
Best
of
of
Power.
mates.
They were best friends.
Just like these kids.
Were they also Taverin?
What of the heroes of today? That is what we are now. We are all the heroes of another age's legend.
Oh, loyal.
I think it's time we start.
He knows what he's doing.
Many people will wake from the dream today.
To the tower! For the lions!
Okay, so there's a lot happening.
If you keep fighting him, you'll turn them all to the dark.
Who are you?
God, blimey. Right. Okay, let's just pull that one back up again. There was loads. There was absolutely loads to look at, wasn't there? So... Right. First off, this bit at the beginning is very interesting. Why have... If we've got 8 Forsaken, why have we only got Lanfear awake once Ishamael's been free? And if, as Moiraine says here...
Too dangerous, I think.
That perhaps they're too dangerous.
Everything that I could find out.
Then how desperate do they have to be to start waking up reinforcements? I mean, like, we know that some of the others have got quite even, I say questionable, and they've all got very questionable morals, but like some of the others are particularly horrible. Lanfear here is being cruel for the sake of being cruel, but there's being cruel and then there's being twisted. And I think we will see that with those that get awoken as needed. Interestingly enough, here in this freeze frame, we have got 6 remaining seals to look at. And I would not be surprised at all if they match the ones that we all worked out on the Twitter thread and the Discord threads about who's who and what's what. But... I'd be intrigued to see who's next. I'd love to see Megideon. At this point, she's fantastic. What a great character. And her and Nynaeve go at it, hammer and tongs, and that's something I cannot wait to see. But let's carry on watching, because in the meantime, the other twists they're doing, this bit here suggesting that the 3 of them, Luz Therin, Ishamael, and Lanfear, were inseparable before the War of Power, is interesting. Were they then also Taverin like Mat, Perrin and Randar right now? We've narrowed down to the core 3 finally, which I think is very important, and I think that maybe for the next series onwards we'll see their key importance rise. Obviously Rand's been massively important, but Perrin's been slowly following his Wolf Brother plotline, and Mat has been in the wilderness thanks to the situation they found themselves in with the cast. And with Donal having to come in and replace him. So it'll be good to see Mat and Perrin get more time in the next series, certainly. Let's watch on.
Said that Lanfear, Luz Therin, and Ishamael were inseparable before the War of
Lanfear
Power.
walking through
They were best friends.
the ways there. What a journey that would have been for everybody else.
What of the heroes of today? That is what we are now. We are
Mat
all
being tempted by the
heroes of
dagger.
another age's legend.
There, look at that. Sneaking into the kennels to rescue Egwene and anyone else she can there, Nynaeve. Look at that. Horrified.
I think it's time we start acting like
That was an interesting brief picture there of... Okay, so that doesn't look like a lot of Sean. I mean, it's a sizable number. What are we looking at there? less than 50, but if we're looking for a really big battle, I want to see more than just that. That's cool and might be cool for an opening scene, but as it stands there right now, it looks very much like that's just been set up for a shot. It doesn't look like they've come running out of the entryway there, or that they've been deployed on the walls. It looks like they were formed up and ready to run, and I want to see a little bit more to see what led to this situation. Was they fighting first, or is this just how it jumps in an epic charge shot? And if it was, then it's a bit clunky and it needs a bit more. So a couple of interesting bits further back though, we saw Elaine looking down, looking a little bit tattered and battle worn, and we saw Moraine looking absolutely horrified. And we see Rand at the very end of this, where he's looking up and who are you? And I wonder very much if this is a situation where, in order to contain Rand's suddenly unleashed power, Matt has to stab him for some reason, which is how he gets his mortal wound. And then who would be there to heal him but Elaine, and that is their first meeting, which would be fantastic. All the while, Moiraine is looking on in horror that the Dragon Reborn may be about to die. I've got to go back and double check. I'm not sure if that looks like the same scene or not, or whether it's just the proximity of the trailer that's made me think that.
Many people will wake from the dream today.
I like that line. Many people will wake today. We haven't seen enough of the Bornholds to truly appreciate what's going on there. That's interesting. So we've got a bit of a face down. I cannot wait to see these two go at it. I'm not quite sure how it's going to end, whether it's going to be all across the sky or just on a high tower or what, but the dragon shall reveal himself in flames right across the sky. We shall see what happens. He always looks happy. There. So that bit, who are you, with Elaine looking down as she was and Moiraine looking on, and the prophecy of Matt stabbing Rand with the dagger. Does that all happen in the same scene? I do hope it does. So that's really only very short, but it's got lots of tantalising little bits in it. I can't wait for Friday. I can't wait to see it. And then I really can't wait for Series 3. Give us Series 3. Yes, quickly please. Thank you very much. In the meantime, if I've got something wrong or I've missed something, please do let me know in the comments down below. We will of course correct the record due to me being quite a fallible viewer of all of these things. And in the meantime, before episode 8 comes out, please do leave a like, subscribe to the video so you don't miss out, and share with your friends, and we will see you on Friday. Take care.